Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the Octarius supplement book for Kill Team. I've had the Kill Team Octarius box set now for a little over a week, and I've been dipping in and out of the Octarius supplement book, so I thought now would be a great time to go through it, and we'll do a flick through the whole book and a little review and just talk about what's included and also how you need to use the core book in conjunction with it, and then hopefully that'll give you a good idea as to whether or not you'd like to pick up the book that comes only in the box set at the moment, but you might be able to get this separately in the future, but right now you can only get it in the box set. So some nice cover art here, including the Orc Commandos and the Deathcore Krieg Veteran Guardsmen, and I really like the branding they've done with the Kill Team, and so a really nice start to this book. And this is going to be 96 pages altogether, and it does say on the back that you will need a copy of the Kill Team core book in order to use the contents of this book. So this isn't a standalone book, you do need the two together. So it tells us here on the back what we're going to get in the book. We're going to get lots of lore all around the Octarian War, and then we're going to get background on the Astra Militarum and the Orcs, all the rules we need for fielding the two kill teams that are included in the box set, and then we're going to get loads of photos and reference material for both those Deathcore of Krieg and the Orc Commando miniatures, which are really awesome. Okay, so let's get started on the first page, just that introductory logo, getting us ready for Octarius, and then we've got the contents page here. So we're going to get the Catalogue of Woe to begin with, and that's a great title for a section of a book, and this is all the lore, so we're going to get loads of lore here, right up to page 38. Then we're going to get the rules to play the Veteran Guardsman kill team and the Commando Orc kill team, and then after that we're going to move on to Octarius, look at the specific rules for the Octarius setting and terrain, and then look at some of the different missions that are included. So this is really heavily centered around these Veteran Guardsmen and the Orc Commandos, and then a few missions to play them in, and it sets the scene for this Octarius kill zone, which looks awesome, and I think the terrain in the box set was really great too. So nice introduction to get us started, and then we start right into this Catalogue of Woe, which is a really great lore section. I really enjoyed this. I like this kind of scribbly artwork as well. I think that's a really nice touch, and this orange, black, grey and white is really strong kind of colours, so I really like that, and it just looks awesome with the big images. It goes heavy into the Astra Militarum, and so you're going to get loads of information here. So pages and pages of lore, and it's really interesting. I really like how they've done it, and then you get lots of nice images, really great painting references. So I use these when I painted my miniatures. So you got a couple of the different regiment colours there, and then you start looking here then for the Deathcore of Krieg. You're going to get a name table for your kill team name, background, a squad quirk, and a base of operations. Now this base of operations, you're going to learn about that in the main book on page 104 onwards, and that's going to tell you how the base of operations works in your different missions and your campaigns. So there's not going to be any more information on the base of operations in this book, but here's a table so you can like roll on all of these, or you could just choose. You don't have to roll, it doesn't have to be random at all. If you like the idea of, say, having a command tank for your base of operations, you could just pick that, so you don't have to roll the dice, so that's no problem at all. This is very similar to Warcry, where we had the different warband naming tables, a little background and things like that, and traits for our leader and things like that. So yeah, really like this. Then we move into the Orcs, and again we're going to get loads of background and lore about the Orcs, different kill teams and clans, so this is really great to look at. So you could choose to build your kill team from one of these different Orc clans. So this gives you a really nice introduction, really quick, and really sets the scene with a little bit of info. Then we get a little story to read through, which is really cool. And then again, some really nice images, great references for these for the painting videos. And then again, another naming table, kill team table, background, squad quirk, and base of operations. And I love the idea of this submersible, a ramshackle war sub cobbled together by mech boys and lurking through the waterways or canals of the war zone. So this is a really nice touch and really sets the scene, helping you to build the narrative behind your kill team. Now we're on to the rules, and these start from page 40, and so we're going to find in the rules section now TAC Ops, Army Lists, Spec Ops, we're going to learn about Kill Zone, Octarius, and then we're going to get the Shadow Operations mission pack. Now you get TAC Ops and Spec Ops in the Kill Team core book, and you can see that they're included in the Spec Ops narrative play here and here. But what these are going to do, these are going to give you additional TAC Ops when using the guardsmen, and also for your Spec Ops you're going to get specific rules for the veteran guardsmen and commandos. So these are really specific to the two factions. So this is really great, and I like this, and I think this is going to be a good indication of where we're going to go in the future. Like it said, every 3 months we're going to get almost a new scenario to play, and I think we could be looking at perhaps getting a book like this every 3 months for maybe a couple more of the kill teams that really go heavy into their backgrounds and into their TAC Ops and Spec Ops. So that I'm really looking forward to. Being interesting to see if we get anything completely new, or if we just get some existing kind of miniatures, but we can build on those miniatures in certain kill teams. So yeah, we'll wait and see exactly what's to come, but I think this is a good indication of what we might be expecting. Right, so here's our TAC Ops, and it's listed for the veteran guardsman and for the Orc Commando. So you've got those there, and then as we flick over, now we're going to go through the veteran guardsman kill team in detail. And so it tells you, just like in the compendium book we looked at in a previous video, it's got the operatives that you can take in, and it lists what kind of operatives you can have in your fire team, how many fire teams and things like that. So this one's really simple. It's basically 10 veteran guardsmen, 1 is a sergeant, and then you choose 9 veteran guardsmen from this list. And so that's very similar to the compendium book. Then you've got something called ancillary support for the veteran guardsmen, and this is really great. Some really cool things going on here. You can add some extra trooper veterans, 4 more. Now you're only going to get 10 in the box set, so unless you buy 2 box sets or wait until they bring out another Death Corps of Krieg set of miniatures, I'm going to be using my Cadian troops as kind of proxies. So then I'll be able to use this option if I want to choose that ancillary support. But these are really cool. The strafing run looks awesome. Marked airstrike, artillery barrage, really great fun and building into the narrative of the Death Corps of Krieg for sure. Then we've got some different abilities. Then we've got our strategic ploys and tactical ploys. So again, this is the same as we saw in the compendium for the different kill teams. And then we're going to look at all the different data cards which give us all the information we need. And I'm going to do some deep dive videos this week on the Death Corps of Krieg and the Orc Commandos, where we really go in depth on each of the different operatives you can choose. And then we've got the equipment and some Spec Ops rules as well. And then also some rare equipment and assets. So there's a lot going on here, and if you're into playing campaigns, which is great fun, I think this has got so much content going on. It looks awesome, so I really can't wait to get stuck in with this and start playing it for, full on. Then we've got requisitions, and then we've got these Spec Ops as well, Victory or Death and Grand Offensive. So that's all the Death Corps of Krieg. Quite a lot there, so lots to read through, lots to learn, and all good fun stuff. But now we've got the Commando kill team next, and the same thing, lays out the operatives, our ploys, all the data cards. And then with these it's much better because you can pretty much build all these operatives from the set. And then we've got the equipment, the Spec Op rules, rare equipment, assets, requisitions and Spec Ops. And then that takes us on to the terrain. Now the terrain is going to have special rules. So as we've seen in the core book, it tells you what terrain is used as like vantage points and heavy terrain, traversable, like that kind of thing. And so the terrain pieces that are included in the Kill Team Octarius box set are here, and it just highlights each section. So these bits here are classed as vantage points, this is heavy, and these are traversable and light. And so it lays out the specific rules for that terrain. We've also got scrap piles, and then so they've got some special rules called scramble over or charge over. So that tells you exactly how to use the terrain from the set. Now we're on to the Shadow Operations, and this is our Octarius War mission pack. So this looks really great. We've got all our missions in here to play, working right through, and it shows you the mission rules, the equipment, objective, Spec Ops campaign, and then your map to lay out all that terrain. So this is really great. Nice and simple, not too much to have to read through to get stuck in. Got some specifics highlighted and then pointing to the terrain and exactly where it should be on the map. So really fun missions. I've read through these and it looks really great, but can't wait to get playing. And I'm always at a point where I'll start doing the rules and playing some games on the channel too. So really looking forward to that. So lots of missions in here. Good stuff. And then at the back, we've got these data slates as well that we could use, and our narrative data cards. And that brings us to the end of the book. So at the moment, the only place you can get this is in the box set, and I'll put some links in the description below that'll take you to Wayland Games and Element Games, where you can save up to 20% on that box set for getting it for as little as $99.99. And they're affiliate links, but don't cost you anything extra. And for every sale made through those links, I get a small commission. So you're also supporting the channel too. So thanks so much if you choose to do that. I really appreciate it. You can probably find these on eBay as well, and usually get them quite cheap when there's a lot of sets available. But that box set's great value, and you're also going to get the core book included in that, all those great miniatures, all the different tokens and the measuring gauges and everything you need, and that terrain and board too. So I think for under £100, if you can get it for that price, is such good value, and I've really enjoyed getting the set ready to play. I hope you enjoyed the video and that this gave you a good idea of what's included in the Octarius supplement book. I'll be doing another video real soon for the core book, and then we'll start working through all the rules with videos that go through exactly how to play the game. Let me know what you think about the book in the description below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page. And thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out. And you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description and it'd be great to see you there.